Hey everyone, Moshe the Electric Israeli and FSD is here with another video. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all my supporters. Don't forget to support my channel on Patreon. And a very interesting report came out. If you don't get a chance to read Tesla Impact Report, do that. It comes at least once a year, sometimes more. But one of the things that interesting the most is the battery capacity / degradation. This is one of the biggest concerns for people. What do I do when I need to replace the battery? Okay, so here's the report, and there's two parts of it. The first part is the Model 3 and Model Y, and apparently after 200,000 miles, which is 322,000 kilometers, the battery degrades by 15%, 15. So you get 85% degradation. Now, this is important number, and it's important miles number. Okay, so basically, if you average, you get 1% degradation for every 13,333 miles, which is 21,453 kilometers. That's what you get. So, or if you want to translate it even better, you get 1% degradation per 53 full charging cycle. Okay, and if a full charging cycle is about 250 miles, okay? So that'd be about 500 kilometers. So that's basically what you get in terms of degradation. So the chart shows that it loses about 15%. Now, according to the American cycle, cars in general, any car in general, gets scrapped after 200,000 miles. That's basically how it goes. And in Europe, it's even less. In Europe, it's 150,000 miles. The car gets scrapped. Meaning, Tesla Model 3 and Model Y battery will outlive the average scrap cycle of a car. All right. Now, what do you do with that battery? You absolutely use it for recycle. You can recycle it, and you can use it for backup storage. Now, it gets better news, even better news, on Model S and Model X, because their battery is smaller, is thinner, okay, than the Model 3 and Model Y, okay, and that get 12% degradation. 12% degradation. So it's 16,667 miles per 1%, which is a little less than 27,000 miles, and 67 cycle. Okay, 67 full charge cycles. So that is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, why? How do you get to do this? Now, I have 3 Teslas. I have Tesla since 2018. Okay, and I can tell you that I do see this. Now, key is good charging habits. No, I always keep it between 50 and 80 for the long range Teslas, and 100% at least once a week for the LFP battery, for the standard range. So that's very, very important. Now, it's a controversy about having to do with fast charging. Some say yes, some say no. You absolutely can supercharge your car anytime you need. And that's the key, anytime you need. It's not something you ought to do every single day, okay? Some said it doesn't matter, some say it does. I saw a study reporting from Germany that says that it does affect. Home charging, slow charging is the best. And keeping it from 50 to 80%, what I do all the time, would be awesome. And putting your destination before you go to a supercharger, it's important because it preconditions the car. And also the thermal management of the battery gets so much better that I believe that the actual battery would last by far more than you will actually own your car. By far more. So even if you get 50% of, think about every 100 miles, you lose 15 miles. That's it. So average Tesla Model 3, Model Y is about 300 miles. So you're losing 45 miles after 200,000 miles. Average driver will drive that in 12 years, maybe more. Okay. Crazy driver like me would drive it in probably 4 years. Okay. Because I drive a lot. But that's and still, when I see my recurrent report, I see how the battery is holding very well. And I'm telling you, it is the charging habits. You do good charging habits, you will keep your battery good for a long time, I guarantee you. But in this report, even though it's great, I'm totally not surprised. I am totally not surprised that this is what they're reporting, especially when it comes to good charging habit. I cannot emphasize that enough. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you next video.